Something very serious and something that no one wants to happen just happened to Sayu. She had her personal information shared on her Discord server, and she's dealing with that as well as her getting almost to 100k. We're going to look at both things today. Sayu Synchronicity is dealing with a specific issue that is happening within her Discord server, it seems like, right here on a stream that she recently did on Stardew Valley. She mentions that there are certain issues going on. I got some context. I'm leaving some context in here in the video so you guys can see. Let's take a look.
Couldn't find their address nowadays? No, not that. We do not support that removal because people actually do dox other people, and harassing people's addresses is not okay.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Yeah, you know. Well, don't that because it looks like you're laughing at the actual, you know, the actual the actual statement of it, and it's like, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, doxing is never good.
Like, there's something that's going on right now in the Discord that I don't really like, and I am taking it as a serious threat to my living location. But I actually have to, like, contact authorities for that. And we will see what they say. But if they say enough, then I'm going to have to leave my home. Like, if it seems threatening enough, in 2 weeks or so, I'm probably going to have to leave my home. Like, actually. And I may have to move, but I can't afford to do that, so I may have to move. Bonk them, it doesn't make a difference, Malcolm, because people will know, if people know where I live, banning them. Oh, you might be surprised, Malcolm. I remember you, but I don't know what you would think. I don't know how much you... I don't know people's IQ, okay? But you might be surprised, kid, but if you block people, you know, it doesn't really stop them from knowing your address. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy, kid. But, you know, it's just, you know, it's not like on TV, man. Or on the internet. It doesn't work that way. That happened in the Discord server, yes. But right now I'm just trying to... I'm trying to see if I have to worry about my home being blown up. So we'll see. You don't think those type of people have the money to take a bus there? Then you would be a fool. You're welcome. You would be a absolute fool. Because people who try hard enough... or people who care hard enough about those kinds of things, you cannot judge what they have and what they don't. That is a foolish thing to do, Malcolm, and I hope you learn, okay? I hope you learn, because that is a very foolish and very overly hopeful thought. You need stronger haters. I don't think you deserve them. But I'm this close, Malcolm. If you don't want to be here, I can easily make it so that you don't have to be here. I will warn other people.
Yeah, Malcolm's taking it too far.
Don't make a mistake that you don't want to make. Okay, child? Goodness. We'll see what the authorities say, though. Yeah, being crazy does not make one stupid. Exactly. They are not mutually exclusive. Himitsu, these are the things that you don't ask about because, you know, I know people on Twitch are wondering if it's a YouTube side. Of course it's a YouTube side. The YouTube side are, a lot of the times, they're very unhinged because there are children on that side. But do not ask. Do not ask. It is not a problem. They are their own problem. No, Nightmare, it is not that kind of worry. The thing about SWATs, this is not a SWAT worry. But yeah, the thing about SWAT is that it's not a worry anymore. Thankfully, because, what do you call it? Thankfully, what happened is that lately over, you know, as time has gone on, swatting has been a lot harder to make happen. So if people try to threaten other people with a SWAT, it is very unlikely that it'll actually happen because the authorities know that people try to do that to others to mess them up. Patrick, I won't point out how wrong you are. It's okay, kid.
For you.
And that's the thing. I just wanted to see if there was any more conversation that was going on. So far, it doesn't seem like there's any more conversation going on about this. It is a very bad thing to get doxxed. It is very, very negative, of course. No one should ever dox anyone else. No one should ever send any kind of threats to anyone else. People should be able to be comfortable in their own homes. people need to feel comfortable in their homes. People need to feel comfortable in their persons, in their belongings, and everything. They need to have the right to have privacy. That's why a lot of people are VTubers. They respect their own privacy. They want privacy. They don't actively put out their locations. They don't actively put out even their states in many cases because they don't want things like this to happen. All you need is a rogue hater for your life to be ruined in one way or another. You can have a crazed fan that's going to stalk you after they know where you live. This is a very, very serious situation. It is not anything small. That is why she's thinking of contacting the authorities. That is why she is thinking of doing that. And I do agree with her that she should do something like that. She should go to authorities. She should do whatever she can to make this right and make sure that that person does get some kind of consequence for what they did, whoever they are. And on to a little bit of positive news, people, because of course we want some positive news just to kind of even things out. And this is absolutely positive news. Sayu Synchronicity, the Sayu Synchronicity, is at 94.8k subscribers. And she's growing. It's growing more. And it's going to be higher. Of course it's going to be higher because we're going to get her there. We're going to get her to 100k. Let's work on getting her to 100k. I did my part. I did my part. And subscribe to her, you know. I was there in the early days. Checks watch early February. Ah, yes, the good old days of last month. What does it feel like when we've all aged 10 years? That's awesome. She was able to reach 100k as an indie. Not yet, but close. I mean, reach 90k as an indie is a lot. Like, especially with the mistreatment she had with the, she mentioned yesterday on the Stardew Valley stream that there was a friend that she wanted to have collabs with. She wanted to actually collab with when she was going through the issues with Nijisanji. And the friend was like, I'll be your friend behind the scenes. We can collab behind the scenes. But pretty much telling her, I'm not going to risk my reputation for being around you. And that's messed up because they're what's called fair weather friends. When the weather is fair, when the sun is shining outside and everything's warm and kind and good, they're your friends. But when S hits the fan, when you're in a bad situation, when you really need them, they're not there. I've had my fair share of fair weather friends, and I'm sure everyone else has, with watching this, has had fair weather friends. They're not worth your time. They're not worth your time. I've mentioned this before and elsewhere. 100k isn't the same for Sayu as it is for pure YouTube-only streamers. She already has 124k on Twitch followers and generally has twice the CCV on Twitch that she does on YouTube. She multi-streams, so those viewers are not the same people, though many of the Twitch followers might also be YouTube subs. From what I've seen, she gets 1 to 10k viewers on both platforms combined, which is awesome and matters way more than sub-follower numbers. Her viewer base is devoted. Yes, viewer base and views and stuff matter more than subscribers. Although subscribers, they tend to be seen as a reflection of where you are in the space. So people take that as a big sign of, oh, this person's successful and this person's not. Yeah, I've seen very, very many small creators that have like 200k views and only like 5k subscribers or something. So it looks like she's crawling towards 100k, but realistically, she has way more supporters than a pure YouTuber with 100k has. Because she has the Twitch followers. So that's a good way of seeing it. But still, this is amazing. This is an achievement. Still, it's like for her, like I mentioned, that she had fair weather friends, people who would be friends in the background, but will not ever mention her publicly as a friend. You don't want those. You don't need those. I don't want that type of people either. I want people who, in good and bad, will be there right with me. You know? People who won't, like, just randomly because, you know, they've been fed information block or anything like that. I don't want those type of people around me because those are toxic. If you believe random stuff, then, you know, that's on you. That's more on you than anything. Like, these people believe random things that happened with Nijisanji. They believe that Nijisanji was right 100% and Sayu was wrong because she was rocking the boat too much. And that's, I hate that treatment. I fully abhor that treatment. I fully denounce that treatment. That was a lot to take in, but of course I want you to comment down below if you so want to, and of course look at my social media, and whatever is on your screen. This is a video that I want you to watch. So again, take a look, and also take a look at my Discord server. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.